Yo, it is your girl K to the. You are welcomed, or you're back with Dare to Talk. I am your host, KC, and I'm super excited about today's session. Not only is it the first session of 2024, but it's the first session where I have my guest, Yoduh, aka Yoduh. You want to get on the mic and talk to him real quick?
Hey y'all, hey. Hello. It's so funny. My name is Yoduh.
Oh, Yoduh. Oh my God.
I say like you'd lean on the wall, you would lean on the table, you'd lean with it, rock with it. All my friends call me Yoduh, but yeah, it's me. Hey.
Okay, so I'm gonna call you Yoduh.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay, so before we get into today's like meat and potatoes, how are you?
I'm okay. I just came back from a very needed vacation at home with my family and friends.
Ooh, how was that? I need to like go back home and visit.
No, it was so good. Like this is the longest I've spent at home in a while. I spent 12 days.
Wow.
Yeah, I spent 12 days. My best friend's like, girl, you don't be coming home. And I'm like, girl, stop. No, I do.
I honestly, though, I'm going to get on the mic. Mm-hmm. I think going back home for me, myself, my mom, Caribbean,
okay.
Right? Similar, Caribbean.
Yes, very much. Haitian.
So it's not really a vacation when you go. It's like, oh, you're here. Great. I need this, and then.
No, that is so funny you say that because literally sometimes my parents say things for when I come home. And like my little brother can be a little like frustrated with my parents. So they don't like to ask him to do things. They'd be like, oh, Yoduh's here. And my mom's like, every time you're not here, I just remember I just wish you were here so you can do these things for me. Like literally my mom was like, can you clean? I'm like, Mommy, when I'm in Houston, I work 40 hours just like you. Mm-hmm. So when I come home, they don't understand that though. I come home, yes, I'm sleeping all day, but guess what? I was working just like you. And I understand rest. They don't understand rest.
No, and that honestly, that's generational trauma I'm letting go of. Like I need to chill, I need to rest. I think that was the main thing I did this break. I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna take a nap.
No, I didn't know how tired I was. Like in bed till noon.
But how good does it feel?
Oh, it feels so good. Then I would just scroll my phone and be like, oh, it's 4. I gotta get up.
I guess I'll get out of the bed. No, seriously.
I'll show face.
Yeah, I mean, be productive.
Wow.
Okay, so aside from doing like, mom and pop errands, were you able to like hang out? Like,
oh yeah, I went out a few times with my friends. Brunch, Taco Tuesday, normal things. We went out one day. We went out we were out till 4 a.m. And I'm like, girl, what?
4 in the morning?
We don't do that no more. And honestly,
oh hell
it was like
I don't have it in me no more. I really don't.
Honestly, the scene is just so different now. Like I feel like as I get older, like the lounges aren't really me anymore. I mean, I'll do hookah.
I'll do the hell about some hookah.
I'll do some hookah.
And I think I've become like I've evolved into the chair dancer.
Yes.
Like I'm not looking to bust up. I'm right here with it.
But it's iffy for me because I will do like if it's someone's birthday, like okay, I'll put in for a section. If it's your birthday, the weekends, no. And I'm also more into like the DJ culture, so like going to see a DJ set. Dancing, everyone's on the dance floor dancing. Yeah. That's what more I'm into. Like, I feel like the club is like, I'm at the club and I'm like, who sings this? Who's the artist? And they're like, you don't know who this is? I'm like, no. Like,
I'm Shazamming. I'm for sure.
Who is this?
Yeah. Oh, I love this. Mm-hmm. Oh, Daddy Yankee.
Yeah. I'm like, this is them? I didn't know that. I don't know names. I don't know like the names of songs. I don't know artists. Like, these new artists, I'm just like, okay, I know one song and that's it.
But I feel like, and I don't know, I think like this generation is just so in a rush to grow up. Do you know what I mean? Like there was this whole thing on, I think it was like TikTok. A lot of my references are from TikTok.
Same.
But it was like a lot of kids going to like Sephora and shit and getting like skin. My skincare wasn't no elephant, or it was soap and water.
No, my cousin was just saying that the kids are like going crazy with the drunk elephant.
There you go. That's the name.
Yes, and I just got a sample from Sephora, and then I was like, okay, I like this product. Let me go buy it. There's no way these kids are. Well, of course their parents are buying them. Yeah. They're getting into the consumerism, but I'm like, I can't afford this. So even now, my skincare is still simple, like 3-4 products.
It's insane. And they're like 11 years old.
Yeah. No.
And their serum costs what 2 of my products cost.
I think 11, I was still using Irish Spring. Probably. Yeah, I was still
using Irish Spring?
Yeah, you know
I'm a Dove girly.
Now, growing up, it was what my parents bought.
Period.
I was
know that's right.
at the store picking out CeraVe and Cetaphil. It was okay.
I could only, if I even thought to touch a Cetaphil, it's like, girl, if you don't get that Dove original.
No, it was Irish Spring heavy for us. I don't think I got into Dove until like high school. Really?
Whoa,
yeah,
damn.
Like,
okay,
Dove was high school.
I was in the Ritz.
Girl, he was a little rich, honey.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't feel it, but maybe it's because we were fucking using Dove. So I'm glad to hear that you're well. I think this break I didn't go back home because I have a trip coming up in February with my friends. And so I think the other thing that they forget is like, hey, who's buying the flight? You know?
Yeah.
Who's buying the flight? Because I want to get flued out.
And I saw something about that where people are like, they stopped going home as much because it was like, okay, well, I'm buying a ticket to fly home and who's coming to see me? And
ooh, that's a word.
That's
that
the
is
Clock the tea.
Or it's like I flew into town, but now I got to go out of my way to meet up with you.
Yeah.
And no.
And that was another reason why like I didn't like to go home as much because it was like I feel like I had so many people to see. I had so much to do. This is the first break where it was like I literally was in bed. And if I saw you, I saw you. If I didn't, I didn't. But it wasn't like I was like being spiteful or anything like that. It was just like I'm tired. And it's like I'm not spending money out. Like if we want to see each other, I'm not going to spend money all the time to see you. It's like, come over to my house. Let me go to your house. Have a game night. Let's have a drink. Nothing like club and I'm waiting in the line or no, like I can do that here in Houston.
And you know what? That's valid. I was just kind of having this conversation with my homegirl back home of like, I think I'm at the age where it's like, I know that I enjoy my friends. And so I think at one point in time, I did have friends that I'm like my club friends and we're like, turn up. Yeah. But it's just like we've grown apart. I'm not in that phase of life. If we can't sit down, have a glass of wine, binge watch a show or chill at the house, like I'm just not into it. Now, like you said, if it's your birthday or we're celebrating something, I'm down. But I think I'm over that. Oh, let's hang out. We got to go out. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot.
I got to be in the mood for it. Like, I got to prepare myself because there are times where I'm like, okay, we're drinking. Let's go out and dance. Like, we're already on a little high. Let's go finish this off at the club, you know? Yeah. But it's not like all the time. Like, sometimes I'm like at the club and I'm like smoking hookah and like, this is all I want to do. And then it's like, okay, we can go back to the house and just chill. Like, and I have most of my friends are like that. I think we're all in that space because every person that I've been like talking to during the break, it's like, I'm just tired. Like, let's just hang out. Let's just do a game night. Like, let's chill.
And game nights, you can get fucked up.
You can, fucked up.
You can get fucked up. I'm telling you. Well, that's good. I'm glad you got like a chance to like unwind, renew. Speaking of renew, hard transition. What are some things that I have seen people? Let me give the backstory. Okay, I have seen people kind of be on either side of the fence on this, like New Year's resolution, like this idea of like new year, new me, and I feel like every time we've said that, the year's been fucked. I don't like, you know what I mean? There's no way around that. So I haven't seen the girl on the stairs, and I'm like, this is a good start.
Have you seen Candy going up the stairs?
Bitch, you're lying.
Candy made a whole visual of like her going up the stairs.
Like the picture?
Like, yeah. She's like doing the girl. It was cute. It was cute. You know how that.
Yeah, but we gotta let that go. That's trauma. We have to let that go. So I guess my question is, what are some, and if you do, what are some, like, do you believe in New Year's resolution? Let's start there.
I think now it's to an extent. Like before, it was like, okay, let's make our vision board. Let's have all these goals. And it's like, now, I don't know. Like, it's just different for me. Like, I feel like this year, it's like, I have more I don't know, like, maybe like, I don't know how to explain it, but my goals aren't like, okay, I'm going here this year. Oh, I'm going to be this year. It's more so like, okay, this year is all about me. Like, I'm putting myself first. That's one of my goals. This year, I'm caring about my health.
Talk about it, health.
Because I feel like I'm at that age. Well, I've been at that age, nearing 30. Been at that age, really. But I feel like this year is like, I have to be really health conscious. Like, and just seeing your parents, like, things do get passed on hereditarily. Is that the word?
Hereditary.
Hereditary.
Yeah.
There are things that are passed down and in that space. And just seeing my parents, like, they're at the age where, like, they're still in their 50s, but they're still so tired. Because, like you said, the Caribbean culture, like, my parents been working since they got here. They haven't stopped. Like,
and it's also a thing of, like, too, where it's like, and I refuse to, like, continue this. Like, we feel like we have to have, like, 3 or 4 jobs. And it's like, we have the 3 or 4 jobs, and we're still poor below the poverty line.
Okay.
So my thing is, and I think that's something that I think I don't know what is Z or X. This new generation, I think their outlook on things is like, no, I'm gonna make the money, but I'm not gonna work as hard.
Yeah.
Right. And I think some people see that as like, oh, being lazy, but it's like, no, they're resourceful in the sense that, like, I think millennials started that. But then we, like, still had that monkey, like, no, I got to be busy 24/7.
Yeah, no, we had a little taste of it. I feel like we all kind of had a little taste of, like, working. And we were like, this can't be the rest of our lives. No, ma'am. I remember, like, last year I was a substitute teacher. I was a nanny.
Damn.
I was doing Uber. I was
at the same time.
Oh yeah, at the same time, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna leave teaching, and then I did all that, and I was like, okay, I'm going back to teaching. This is a lot of work. And
actually, I'm gonna leave.
But, like, it was just so much. And, some people do that. Like, they like, I don't want to do a 9 to 5, so I'm just going to do all those jobs. And I'm like, I was so tired. So I just think, like, I see my parents and I see how much they work, and I'm like, I don't want to do that.
No, I
can't. So I think, and just like my health in general, like seeing them, like, my parents have, like, high cholesterol, diabetes, and it's like being stressed like that isn't helping.
Yes,
it really.
I don't think people realize how stress just hyper. What do you call that?
It spikes up those things.
Yeah, like it emphasizes it. I guess is the best way to put it. So I don't know. I mean, I feel you on the health thing though. Like, I think each year I'm looking at it like, ooh, I'm going to work out and da-da-da-da. And it's like, I cannot allow myself to have one excuse. Like,
no.
If I miss a day at the gym, it'd be like, fuck, well, there's that, right? We'll try next year. But I've been really conscious of it too, because I'm like, I don't think people, and maybe we do realize, but I think it's like our people, minorities, it's like we're fucked if we do or we're fucked if we don't.
Yep.
Right? Like, I want to be healthy and I want to make the right choice. But I can get 2 double cheeseburgers and a basket of fries for $8.
I could. Oh,
so, you know what I mean? If I wanted to go to Cava, I can't even get the kids' plate for $8. So it's just like, kind of like, we're doomed if we don't, we're doomed if we do.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to be straight and narrow. Like, no, we don't.
Girl, I'm trying to get into something, like, even if it's like a walk a day or
some
just
activity.
Yes, I'm stretching or like, I don't know, just a run. Like, I was trying to be a run girly, but
what happened?
Because my friends are like in a run club and they've been trying to get me to go. I went like one Saturday to run.
But I feel like unless you start off with them, I'm not gonna embarrass myself.
Man.
Have an asthma attack.
I tried. I was like, okay, let me just do the treadmill.
Yeah.
Do like the walking condition. And the running. And then I was like, this is just a lot. But this year,
okay, speak it.
I'm gonna say may do a run, like a little 2K,
no, you gotta
5K.
Say you will.
Okay, I will do a little 5K. You gotta own that. I will do a 5K. I'll do a 5K.
Ooh, okay.
All right. I'll do a 5K.
Yeah, you put that out there.
All my friends that are in the run club are hearing me.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm like having asthma for
It's
you.
not like
I'll cheer you on,
the smallest one, right?
Is that the smallest one?
I mean, I think so. Because I've had friends who do 10Ks. I mean, I feel like 5K is like the beginning.
No. I could do a 1K.
What's a 1K?
It's smaller than 5.
Okay. Like 3 miles? Like, what is it?
Yeah, like I could. Wow, 5K. That's like.
I think that's like 6 miles. Maybe like 5.
Yeah.
I don't think 5K in the 5.
I mean, but people really train for like a long period of time.
No, like I'm talking about running on Wednesdays, running on Saturdays. They're working out during the week. You know, they're doing their thing. So I just want to do something that challenges myself.
No.
I really want to challenge
definitely
myself
like
this year.
a big.
Yeah.
But you got this. You're gonna do great.
Yeah,
you got this.
I got it.
Wow, I'm putting that out in the atmosphere for you. Okay, so what are some things you kind of mentioned that like this year you're trying to be more health cautious? Mm-hmm. What are some things that you're like, I'm absolutely leaving that in 2023? Like we just can't bring that. That's just not coming with us.
I think something like big that I'm leaving in 2023 is inconsistency.
Ooh, snaps.
Right? Snaps. I'm really trying to leave that because I feel like that is like something that really brings me down. Like I can't get to where I need to because I'm so inconsistent. Like it's so bad. Like I'll start something and then next week I've quit.
Yeah. No, I mean it's hard.
It's hard to just be consistent with something.
What do you think? Because I think I am a procrastinator.
Oh, that's
I know
top procrastinator on the mic.
I think for me, like that's a big part of like why I'm inconsistent. I'm like, yeah, it's tomorrow. We're good. And then it's like tomorrow comes. I'm actually gonna do it next Saturday.
Yeah.
So what do you think is your thing that like? What do you feel like is your monkey on your back that keeps you from being like consistent?
I think it's 2 things. I think one, it's like anxiety of just like, like doing the thing. Like, oh my God, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Like, oh, I'll just do it later. It's just like the anxiety of like doing it. Like, oh, it may take this long, or I gotta do this and I gotta do that. Yeah. Whole time, it took me an hour, but I pushed it a week.
Yeah.
So I think it's anxiety. And then I think the other thing is just my lack of discipline. I lack discipline. Hey,
that's a big thing to say.
I lack discipline.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is a big thing to say. I lack discipline. I think it's just I want to do so many things. Like everybody want to do so many things. Like, oh my God, I want to be this. I want to do that. I want to do this. I want to be this person. And then it's just like doing it is just like, I've been doing this.
Yeah.
So
and you're like complacent because like, you get comfortable. Like I've been doing this and I'm like, all right, I'm not
I'm not dead.
I'm not dead. I got a pulse.
I still have my friends.
Yeah.
Everyone still loves me.
No, yeah, I would definitely agree on the consistency piece. I think I didn't realize how much of a inconsistent or procrastinator I was until I started this podcast.
Okay.
Because it's like when everybody wants to be a content creator,
everybody
right?
does.
Like everybody wants to get paid the big bucks, but it's like you have to get a following.
Yeah.
You have to have people tuning in and listening. And it's like they're only going to tune in if you're like consistently dropping episodes, consistently making like reels and shit like that. So I would definitely say consistency is my piece.
Yeah.
But I also think I'm trying to not have that Caribbean flair where it's like, I got to do something every week. It's like, no, maybe I just record 2 sessions a month. You know what I mean? And be very more...
do what works for you.
Yes. And I think sometimes we feel like being busy or seeing people do things all the time. I know this girl. She's like really into her content shit. And she's like, girl, I be posting shit that like from years ago. Like it's not even like that was like last year I took that trip.
Wow. So
thinking about like, oh, I can just pocket things and then disperse. So it's also like everything is a facade.
Yeah.
Everybody has this like, social media image that they're putting out. So I try to be like more, I guess, gracious with myself. Because I'm just like, girl, you're doing great.
Yeah.
You survived 2023.
We all are doing great. I mean, because social media, I think, is also something that's just like everyone's doing great. Everyone's living
Nobody's
life.
gonna post their mental breakdown.
Nobody. Everyone's doing their big one. And I'll never forget that. Now that you mentioned that, I'll never forget someone saying like, no one's going to post when they're down bad. Like No one's gonna post like, they're doing bad, how they look right now.
Ooh.
Yeah,
we're not doing a visual for this. Okay, I look good.
That's why I try to just LOL. It's me. I'm like, let me come cute. My edges. She's like, yeah, no, not today. So I think that's like something I like when I do like TikToks and stuff like that. Like I'll wake up in the morning and grab my camera and just start recording. Yeah, because it's like.
Which also, you're funny as shit. I don't think you realize how funny you are. Because it's just so organic. It's like, you're not trying, you're literally just talking. You're on the mic. Literally.
I am on the mic. I'm on the mic right now. Yeah, I mean, and I really, I don't know how to explain this. It's like so weird to say, but like I've gotten that like my whole life. I've always been told like, you're so funny. And I'm like, what the hell am I doing that's so funny?
No, but, and I think that's why like, I feel like I love people who are genuinely like, I'm just talking. I'm just
literally just talking.
Having a conversation.
Is it my voice?
It turns you on. No, but I think that's like a real thing. Because I think now, another thing that I'm like, we have to leave that in 2023 is like people that are not genuine.
Nope.
Be genuine with your shit. Own it. Own your shit and be genuine. Don't do things for a post or a like. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just be genuine. If you're an asshole, own the fact that you're an asshole. If you're a dickhead, that's you. Where that dickhead at? You know what I mean? Like, I'm so over people that are like passive aggressive and not like, own it. If there's a problem, name the problem. What's the beef? What's up? Talk to me. Is there anything else you're feeling like that's so 2023?
I would say, what is so 2023?
I'm trying to think myself. You're gonna eat this up.
Go ahead.
The guys with the fucking tripods.
Now, I'm so sorry, but that one guy who went to Target, or who keeps going to Target, really.
And my thing is, baby, what do you do for work? Because Target might see me one.
That's a man right there. That is a man. He looked real good. I'm not gonna lie. That is a fine man. But when he records himself like swiping his card at the register, I want to scream. Or when he's grabbing the cart. Or checking the eggs.
Gag. So why did one of my friends, she was like, there was a guy, I was just scrolling, who watched him set up the tripod.
No.
And like grabbed the cart multiple times. So he's looking for the best like shot. And I'm just like, please. And I get it, like I guess like to be an influencer or whatever.
You
like,
have to, be weird. You gotta be a little weird.
You gotta do weird shit. I don't know if I don't have a problem like setting up a thing and talking my shit. But it's like,
no, that's dedication. And
because you're in a public space.
Whoa.
And Target, is always bustling.
And he sets it up before he swipes his card.
So can you imagine what do you think the cashier's thinking? Like, nigga, are you serious?
It's too much. And then when he was sniffing the candles, TikTok was in the comments going crazy. Because it's
like, sir, you knew, just grab one and let's go.
Did you see the one where the guy was pumping the gas? You're gas? Lying. Yes, he was pumping his gas, and he sat on the back of his car and was like swinging his feet. It was...
oh my God.
I'm not lying. I wish I could find that. But he was swinging his feet. It was just funny as hell.
What?
Funny as hell.
There was one where the guy was like, ooh, I need a snack.
No. The one where the guy
took a
shower and like... what's it called? Dries off his ass. And everyone was like, did he just shake his butt in my face? I was screaming.
We have to keep that shit.
No, I'm not feeling that one.
No, but literally dead ass. Guy was like, I need a snack. Got up, took a shower, went to McDonald's. And you know how we know? Because he put the tripod at the
McDonald's.
So and then when the window dropped, because shout out to him, his shit is tinted. You got a large, you got many. Drops the window and is like light skin pose, and I'm like, what? Like I wanted to projectile vomit.
Now, hey, there are some people who really like that content. So I'm gonna let him
Shout
do
out
his
to
thing.
y'all.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all are keeping the dream alive.
Because I'm really into girls organizing their purse. I can't help it.
Oh, it's something about it. It's really
It's
satisfying.
something about it, or just like their car, like the stuff they put in their car. I'm like, I eat it up. So I get it. I love when they're like, this is what I put in my purse.
So if we're talking like social media guilty pleasures, I love ASMR. Like
any ASMR?
No. Hearing people eat. Ooh, and I do it in public with me, and I'm like, bitch, the fuck? Like, but it's something about it, and literally, if you go on my YouTube, it's like ASMR, like Asian, Black. Like, I don't discriminate. I just want to see you eat.
So I like the ASMR that comes with those things where they're like tapping on their phone.
See, I don't like that because now you're doing too much.
And they're like
you're doing
clicking the pen, like organizing their desk. I like clean talk too, where they're like cleaning.
Spritz.
Eat
I'm
it
like, fuck,
up.
I need to clean my screen on my computer too.
Mind you, I ain't even that clean. So I'm like, and it makes me feel bad that I'm not that clean. Like, oh my God, this one lady, she does it when she goes to her hotel, changes the sheets. Have you seen her?
No,
she
but
changes
damn,
the
I
sheets.
feel like I'm slacking.
She Clorox wipes the whole bathroom down, the doorknob, and I'm like, wow. She puts her whole skincare routine.
Bitch, I be like, shh, just spraying Lysol. Like I'm doing it. Damn, she's committed.
She's great. Oh, I love her.
Oh,
Clean talk is great, and then the purse, just the organ. I love organizational TikTok, fridges, all that stuff.
And you can really tell how wealthy somebody is.
Oh yeah,
by their fridge. It's like, oh, you have how much produce? A large.
Your eggs are in a separate container.
Oh, and they have the new roll tray
when it comes out.
Yeah, pull one, and it's like the jackpot or some shit.
Your soda is in like a little.
Oh, the squirt
little
shit?
bin.
Yeah.
Little bins.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
No,
I'm like, I mean, and those containers alone
they're so expensive.
Yeah.
My parents got little containers for Christmas, and I was like, y'all don't know, y'all have the key to be organized right now, and y'all don't even want to keep this. They were like, yeah, everyone's gonna regift it. I'm like, bro,
what?
Let me get pantry items.
Like my mom didn't understand it when I was buying it for my apartment, like the containers and stuff. And she was like, girl, just throw it in there.
Yeah.
What I will say I don't get is when people take milk, pour it into a different container and write milk. I don't get that. Like I love the organization and I'm with everything, but I feel like things like that are in a container.
No, that feels like OCD. I think at that point because they.
But also you got to be drinking all that milk because how do you know when it goes bad? They're never writing the expiration.
Oh, I thought they did. Okay,
no. They literally. I've never
memory. I don't know.
It's like
smelling it. Oh, let me smell it.
Oat milk, almond milk, but it's like no.
But
when is
those milks be in your fridge for like 4 months. You can get an almond milk for like 3-4 months. January 30. Mind you, it's October.
A whole October.
A whole October.
Oh, hell no.
So
I can't get with it. Oh wow. All right, so I wanted to talk about my thing. I was telling you this earlier about like. I want this season to feel different, feel new.
Yeah.
And so the niche is looking for love in all the wrong places. And so something like, well, I know a little bit about it. But there are things that I've heard people are like, oh, that's an ick. So I would love to know, do you have any dating icks? Like, what is an ick of yours?
Now, are we just talking about dating or just men icks? Like,
I feel like it's
kind of like the like
cohesive.
Like,
yeah, they definitely go together. Yeah.
Now, I feel like one of my dating icks, and I just experienced this recently, is when men aren't intentional when it comes to taking you out. Like,
aren't or are?
Aren't. Like, that's an ick for me.
Not. Okay.
They're not. Like, you know, I've had men who are like, okay, what do you like to do?
Yeah.
What do you like to eat?
Yeah.
What time are you free? You know, those type of things are intentional. Like, we're texting, you're getting to know me. It's like, okay,
you're picking up on the little
You're
hint.
picking up. I hate when a guy's like, oh, what do you want to do? Or like, you want to be at my house? No, I don't.
Oh, we have to leave that in 2023.
Oh,
we have to be so fucking for real.
Like, I just hate when a man isn't intentional. Like, it just makes me feel like, damn, like, who do you think I am? You know, like, you know, I'm that girl. I'm sorry.
I know that's right.
And I just feel like some men aren't intentional, and that gives me the ick. It makes me feel like I don't want to go that far with you. Like, we don't have to get past this.
Ooh, that's a big ick, being intentional. I would say one of mine would be pursuing me but acting like I'm the thirsty one. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I had an experience. I was like waiting to get on the mic about this. So I am somebody who, like, I believe in God, and so I'm always looking for spaces that are similar to mine, like where it's like, no, I believe in God and His power, but I don't necessarily feel like you can only get it in church.
Yes.
So my friend was like, this guy does this like living room worship shit. Check it out. Went with her. Was a good time, good vibe. I think it was very much so spoke the word, and it felt good. Yeah. Right. So I'm going very like not intentionally looking for love. Yeah. And just vibing out. And I get a text because I obviously the Evite, you get the phone number, where it's like, oh, hey, would love to hang out and talk more about faith. So a lot of red flags there. One, if you want to get to know me, or if you want to be intentional, you could say that. You don't have to put like faith in it. Yeah. Like don't use G Daddy to kind of get your daddy in on. It's like gross. Yeah. So there's that. And I was just like, oh, okay. Like I was like, oh, is this just like a me and you thing, a group thing? I just want to know how to like approach this. And he was like, oh no, we can invite your friend. And I asked my friend, I was like, okay, cool. She was like, no, nigga, he did not send me a message talking about let's all get together or whatever. That was very directed towards you. So going back and forth, and it just seemed like he was very like, oh, no, that's not what I meant. But it's like, so why hit me up asking to hang out? Yeah. And then I fell back because I was just like, it's getting weird. And when it's weird, I won't reply. I'm just like, it's weird.
I'm a ghost queen. I'm trying not to do that as well, but
no,
I just
but it's
more
like,
comfortable. I'm sorry.
It's like, I don't want to embarrass you. I also don't want to continue to like put myself in. So I was just like, yeah, no. And I fell back, blew up my phone. Like, I mean, Happy New Year, all these things. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to fall back. Yeah. Because you were the one saying, and then it was like, oh, I didn't save your number. It's like, are you, you reached out to me. Am I being punked? So I'm really into like, just not, if you're into me, say that. Yeah. I mean, I'm bomb as fuck. I'd be into me too.
Bomb.
So, but it's weird. Like, be intentional, yes. But also, like, stand on that. If you like somebody, say that. I feel like men nowadays are, like, weird about pursuing.
They're feeling themselves. I hate to say it, they're really feeling themselves. And it's like, okay, like, I don't think I've ever portrayed myself to be like better than anyone. Like
better than thou.
No, better than like any man. Like, oh, no. I hate when men do that. Like, oh, like, it's just ill. Just ill. I get that. I second that.
Yeah, no, it's definitely like, oh, like, why are you doing it? Another ick of mine that's like, some people are like superficial, and like, I had the men, the short kings in uproar. I can't do short men. I can't. I cannot.
Testing, and I know, testing. Like 1, 2, 3. This one, I'm gonna let you continue, and then I'm gonna go.
So people say like, oh, Khadijah, you're 5'3", and it's like, cool. I know my height. Thank you, dickhead. But I want a man that is taller than me. Now I've adjusted it because people are like, bitch, be fucking for real.
What was it?
I wanted 6 and up.
Oh, okay.
And they were just like, okay, bitch, be for real. And this is my thing.
Nothing wrong with that.
I just want my man to be taller than me. Yes. Now, some people could say, oh, 5'4" is taller. Bitch, you're being rude.
And what is your height?
5'3".
Oh, okay.
So 5'4" is not like, you know what I mean? Like, we're still eye to eye at that point. Yeah, no, I just can't do it. I can't do the short men because they come with the complex 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Shout out to Napoleon.
That's so funny because I'm a tall baddie, 5'11".
Yeah, get on the mic.
I'm a tall baddie. So it's really hard for me to date somebody taller than me. Like, because I know what tall is. Like, my little brother's 6'5". My dad's
little brother?
My little brother is 6'5". I think my older brother's 6'3". And my dad.
So y'all are all tall.
Yeah, no, we're all tall. We're all tall. I think my dad's just 6 even. So I know what tall looks like. So, on the app.
You can tell by the torso though. I don't think they realize
You
that.
can tell by the torso. You can tell by the door. Like when you pose by a door, honey, there's no way you're 6'2".
Yeah.
Please, like just stop.
You're not even touching
not.
the frame.
But I had to adjust my, height because it's hard to find someone taller than you that likes you. Because I think this is just an opinion.
Okay.
I feel like tall men aren't really a big fan of other tall women. Like from what I've seen, tall men like shorter women. And I've had a conversation with friends about this. And she was telling me, because she's short, and she was saying how like she thinks tall men like shorter women because of it's like an ego thing. Like I'm big, you're small. Or like more like a feminine thing.
Absolutely see it being like an ego thing.
And also a feminine thing where it's like women who are shorter are more feminine.
Yeah.
Because like tall women get the jokes.
Rough as fuck.
Honey, and the tall women get the jokes like, oh, why you not playing basketball? Or you
so
could dunk
tired.
on me. You could dunk on me. You're like, why you not playing? Like, it's like, it's not funny. It's not funny. Please.
Tall women matter. Fuck that.
So I think, I had to adjust mine. I'm 5'11", so I adjusted mine to 5'9", 5'10".
Okay, that's not bad.
5'9", 5'10".
No, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I think that's doable.
5'9", 5'10".
Yeah.
I've had short men in the past to treat me better than tall men. Like,
ooh, don't tell me that.
Hey, testimony. I've had 5'9" and 5'10" men treat me well, but really, I don't want to. I really don't. But you gotta meet. I gotta meet where the dating standards are now. It's like, fuck. I gotta meet them.
Yeah. Oh, it's like so fucking ghetto.
It is. Because I want, my dream man.
No. I'm sure. Like everybody's like, your husband's definitely a short king, and you're just like missing it. And I'm like, I am. I'm missing it. And I don't know if I want that.
Yeah.
But you know what? God, I see what you do for others.
They say when you pray, tell God exactly what you're looking for. So if it's a 6'5",
I can get over the height if everything else is in line. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if everything else is, you're cleanly, you believe in God,
cleanly,
a little money to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look great.
I got a little beard.
I'm not mad.
Wealthy.
Yes.
Wealth.
With a W.
Okay.
Capital. Mm-hmm. What's another ick that you have?
Another ick for me.
And nothing's off guard, if that makes sense. Off limits, sorry.
I mean, I feel like this is something you can probably change.
Yeah.
Like when you're with me. But men who can't dress. I said it.
Ooh, you know what? I have a really close friend. She feels the same way. It's something that it's like something happens to her spirit.
If I am scared to see you walk out the house, or if I'm scared for you to come pick me up,
yeah,
it's and I don't know. I feel like also just like, it's kind of like a it's fun like to dress nice with your partner, like
to like match
or just like you look good, I look good, and it's like everybody knows when you look good, you feel good. So why don't you look good? You don't feel good about yourself, do you? Or genuinely, this could be their style. They haven't met someone to just be like, hey.
That doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
We don't wear that anymore. Yeah. But I mean, it's okay if you wear it because it's your style. Let's change it up.
I'm so intrigued by this. What is something that you've seen a guy wear and you're like, red flag on the play, can't do it?
I'm not a big fan, and this is so funny because we were just in the group chat, but I'm not a fan of pants that go above your ankle.
Ooh,
I can't. I can't, and then they're tight. With like, and then they wear like that's like a form of like dressing up. Have you realized that they wear like the dress pants are like?
But it's not for everybody though.
Yes, that is true.
I feel like I've seen some guys.
I've seen some guys who can pull it off.
You know who they put that shit on.
You're right. I have seen some guys
pull it off. But when you can't, but I also think you got to know like how to style yourself.
Yes.
Right? Like I've had moments where it's like, that looked really good on the mannequin. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look like a dickhead if I wear that. Like I can't, you know what I mean? You gotta know where you're going. For you to wear that, those tight dress pants, ankles out, and you're not going to like a bar mitzvah, a wedding, and you're just like hanging out with the guys. Because I also think like that warrants like you're stepping out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh, you're going to the club, like you know what I mean? It's just that's not you.
Low top Converse.
Ooh, I love a low top Converse.
I'm sorry, but on a man.
Ooh. Okay, it's fine if I can't see that they're low top.
Yeah. But it's like, okay, are you wearing like the baggy jeans over it?
Ooh.
What are you wearing? With
yeah, we could do the baggy. Damn. Now I'm looking at niggas' ankles like, you having that shit out? Damn.
The ankles just, I mean, I love a good, what's it called? What's the thing when the men wear the short pants?
Oh, the hoochie daddy shorts?
I like the hoochie daddy shorts.
You got to fill them out, though. You can't have chicken legs. You know what I mean? You guys have some meat on them thighs.
I can do the hoochie daddy shorts because I don't mind ankles. It just depends on how you're showing the ankles.
Damn, I'm really about to look at niggas. You know what? Something else I've noticed, and I'm just like, it's a no. Anklets. That's a bitch thing. That's
Wait, men are wearing anklets? I haven't seen it.
I've seen it.
Oh, the dangly earring. The one dangly earring.
Okay, big ick of mine. Big, okay.
I can't do it.
On the fucking mic. Big ick. I can't do the dangly earrings. I don't give a fuck if it's one or two. I can't. It's giving sweet. Which one? Am I the bitch or?
I'm starting to see the cartilage piercing.
Oh, I don't.
I've seen it before. Can't get into it.
Can't
get into
okay.
it.
How do you feel about nose piercings?
I don't mind the nose piercing on a man. You can't do it?
I think I'm up in the air about it.
I think it depends.
I feel like it depends on like what you have. I've seen guys that have the little stud. It's like, okay, cute.
Oh, is it the hoop? You're like...
It's the hoopy. Or hitting for the twofer. The twofer is crazy.
The twofer is crazy. I think it's when it's on top of each other. Like, you ever seen the double?
You got
piercing?
a stud and then the hoop. Sweet. Sweet as fuck. It's sweet. It's like, oh, no, I can't. It's it.
Yeah, I don't mind the hoop. You know, I feel like you gotta, but you have to have that, like, you have to own it. I don't know, like some men just don't. It
has to be you.
Like it don't look good on you. I'm sorry, sir. Sorry to this man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. This is so funny because I can talk about this all day, and I'm on the mic and I'm like,
no. Okay.
What don't I like?
Another ick of mine is when a man needs constant validation.
Oh yeah.
So I've experienced those, and I'm like, oh. Fuck, like, oh, you want me to suck your dick all the time? Like, get over yourself. Like, oh, I did this good thing at work. You know what I mean? And there's a balance. Like, I get it. Like, words of affirmation is a love language for some people. But it's like, I want that energy too.
Yeah, no, it can be an ick. Like, it's like, oh, I did this. You don't have nothing to say. Or like, don't you remember when I did this for you? And it's like, okay, well.
Ooh, yeah.
No, don't throw it in my face. That's one thing I can't do.
And it's like, when I do something for somebody.
It's genuine.
Like, yeah, it's genuine. I'm not looking for like tit for tat type shit. It's weird. Oh, yes. Yeah. That's a big ick.
That's an ick for sure.
It like, makes me feel like a mom. Like, yo, you're doing great, sweetie. Like,
oh, I got an ick. I have an ick.
Okay.
We talked about inconsistency in the beginning.
Ooh, talk about it.
It's inconsistency for me, like in communication. Ooh. Or just like in the things you do. Like, it's like if you're coming this way in the beginning, let's keep it going. Like, let's not fall off because I get bored. I get bored.
Okay, are you a texter or a phoner?
It depends. It depends. Because I've had some great conversations texting. I've had some great conversations on the phone. Yeah. But I feel like I have to build myself up to get to the phone. Because I feel like voices and hearing how you sound and like the awkward silence.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets me. So I think texting is a good little,
it's a gauge.
Good little foundation. And then after a while, I say, oh, you want to on let's do a phone call first before we do a FaceTime.
Okay, and I'm a firm believer you have to do an appointment.
You gotta do an appointment. Are you free around this time?
Randomly FaceTime me.
No, you got to we gotta reach that point.
Yeah. Actually, that's such a valid.
You got to reach that point.
So so how do you feel about texting? Like, are you somebody that's like, I want to text for a while before we go on a date? Or is it like, let's go on a date and then let's see what happens?
Ooh, that's a hard one, I think. I don't know, because I'm in between. Because sometimes I feel like texting is like, I feel like it kind of like lets me know if I should even meet you in person.
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
You know, like if you're already being weird, or if like,
and I feel like if you're weird via text, because texting you can take your time, you could think. You know what I mean?
Send a little voice note. You know,
but it's like if you're not doing good via text, it's looking slow. And
but
I also
some
feel
people
like,
do better in person. So it's like it's literally like you're just playing what's it called, the devil's advocate. Is that what they say? So because it's like some men, I've had some great conversations in person.
Yeah,
we're texting. You're the worst
Trash,
texter. You have typos. Don't even care to edit. Mind you, that's a new feature, and people are still not editing.
And I try my best to not even like think too much about people's texting because I'm like, don't be the teacher.
I know I'm big. I'm growing up, I loved language arts. And now that I'm an educator, I just feel like
you know the importance of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay to miss a few punctuation marks. But sometimes it's crazy. Like, this is the way you text. Oh, God.
No. And I also feel like it's a level of like maturity.
It is.
Like if you MySpace time, oh yeah, let's use the $ as the S. Let's use the as an A. Like,
okay, how about this? What you doing? What you doing all day?
Oh,
what you doing? What you doing? How are you?
And they don't. You're not even doing it right. WYD.
What you doing? Where you at?
Who you with? Like.
That's nice. What you doing later? Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, you know what? It's sad that like we all live the same life.
Yes,
you know
it is sad.
And I really hate. So it's either that like the what you doing, or it's like we're playing 21 questions, and it's like for me don't waste my time.
No,
like I deleted my like dating apps because I'm like, ooh, it's cringe. It's no improvement.
Dating apps.
We're leaving that in 2023.
Soon come.
But like when they want a pen pal, and I literally had to put that in my bio. No pen pals. I have friends.
That's so funny you brought that up because I've been seeing that a lot on dating. No, but
it'd be the niggas that's like no pen pal.
No pen pal. I ain't trying to be your pen pal. And it's like, whoa, like.
But we match and you're crickets. Because my thing is no pen pal's cool. So where's the date at? You know what I mean? Like give the energy that you want to be met with. That's my thing. Wow. You know,
the pen pal is taking me out. Like I literally had to like start like asking people saying that because it's like you're doing too much. Like I don't know. I feel like we gotta be a pen pal first. You know?
No. Okay. So this is what when I say it, I mean like cool. We're texting like every day, all day throughout the day, but there's no like energy as far as like, yo, I really love like what we got going on.
Okay, I get that.
Let's step out of the message world and like step into like real worlds. Cause like you said, like let's say like our texting is great, but then in person it's like our chemistry doesn't match.
Yeah.
Right? And so it's like cool. And it's not a bad thing either. I think people oftentimes think like, oh, if the connection doesn't work or it doesn't mix well, that it's this like horrible thing.
Yeah.
No. It's just we don't connect and that's fine. There's no shade, no tea. Like, it's just, thank you so much.
Yeah, that.
But if we're texting and, like, there's you don't want to meet in person, like, you don't, you know?
I get that. There was this one guy I was texting for a little bit, and he was like...
Okay, what's your version of a little bit?
I mean, we spoke, and then we didn't speak. And then he followed me on Instagram again and was like, hey, like, so, like, I want to fly you out here. And I was like,
you're lying.
I mean,
I know that's right. I only fly JetBlue.
Hey, he wants to fly me out. And in my head, I'm like, that's not okay. Like, I'm not going to fly out. And we haven't texted over a year.
No, and that's super unsafe.
And even then, back then, like, we were still, like, just texting. So it's like, you want to fly me out? And he was like, oh, like, what are you trying to do? I'm not trying to be no pen pal. And I was like, yeah, no. Red flag for me.
Yeah.
Because it's like, no, I'm sorry. You know, I really want to be that girl who's flued out. But I want to be cautious.
When you think about it, though, being flued out really sounds good, but it's also, I feel like for men, and I think you spoke about it when we were talking about the height, like the complex of like, oh, you know, I did this, so you got to do that.
Yeah, that's...
hello, guys, and there's so many people that joke about it. Like when a guy pays for you to, when he flies you out, he's expecting something.
He is. I mean,
and so I would hate for it to be like, I didn't give up that thing you were expecting.
Yes.
And so now I'm stranded in fucking Arizona or some shit.
Like that's why I said wealthy. Just give me a room. And then like we can see where things go. Like we both have our own rooms.
Yeah.
And so we're coming out and seeing each other. But no, I knew that wasn't the deal. I knew know what he wanted.
Oh my God. Guys are so cringe. I also think that's an ick when like guys are very sexual early on. And it's like, that's so unattractive.
It's so unattractive.
It's like, ooh, what do you have on? Actually, I have the PJs.
Or it's like, oh my God, I can't, I don't want to say it. There was this guy I was talking to for a little bit. We texted, we FaceTimed, it was cool. I mean, like we stopped texting because it was like school had started and we both got busy because we're both educators. And out of nowhere, one day I'm like on my phone and he just sends me a video. And you know what he sent me?
Oh, bitch.
And he was like, oh, I miss you. You've never met me in person. I guess he missed me texting him. But it was like, it was so unhinged. And then I just like watched it. I watched it.
I mean, you got to see it all the way through.
I watched it, but it was like, oh my God. Whoa. It was just too much. Like,
that's okay.
That's too much.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
I be thinking the pictures are a lot, but
the video.
Yeah.
Video. And then the breathing is just too much. Mind you, if I'm messing with you, I don't mind the breathing. But it's like, I don't know you, sir. It's too much.
That's also an ick, though. Can we talk about it? Like unsolicited videos or pictures. It's a lot.
It is a lot. It's like women go through so much. Like, it's
hard.
Men, who knows? There probably are some women just doing this, but I don't know. I'm not just sending my titties. I'm not just sending my titties to you.
Screaming.
I'm not just sending you a random video, like,
Yeah. Also, I feel like when people, if you are to dabble in that, like you gotta I gotta trust you.
Yeah.
I gotta know we're locked in.
We locked in.
I'm not giving that shit out.
Yeah.
I will never forget. I was in, this is like Snapchat days.
Yes.
I don't know what grade I was definitely in high school.
Okay.
And so I was being a hot ass and I thought I had sent a picture to a person. You know where I posted that shit? To the story.
No.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I had underwear on, but it was like a little hip pic.
No.
And I mean, my shit was blowing up. I was like, oh my God. my friend called me and she was like, bitch, do you know what the fuck you just posted? And I was like, no. Go on the story. And I mean,
how many
literally.
views? Oh my God.
Dead. There were some screenshots. Love that. But I was literally dead. I was just like, horrified. So I'm very traumatized when it comes to that.
I'd pass away.
Yeah, no. I was like, oh shit. Going to school the next day was like, hey.
Please.
It was like, no. So I'm very traumatized by nudes and things of that nature.
I can see that.
I mean, and ladies, gentlemen too, don't have any body part that's I didn't have a tattoo at the time. So there was nothing that was that's her.
I'm literally screwed because most of my tattoos are hidden.
Ooh.
So it's like those, if I do send something, you're going to see my little heart, my little 444, my alien. You're going to see all those things. So it's I can't even
be discreet.
I can't be discreet. So it's got to be somebody I'm locked in with.
Hello.
Talk
to him. Or you got to have collateral. Mm-hmm. Yeah, send me your shit first. See?
That's never an issue for them, right? Here you go.
No, I want, you have to have some, oh my God, that was such a trauma.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know how old I was. Hot as fuck. Yeah, first and last though. I was never doing that again. Till this day, I can't fuck with Snapchat. But before we wrap up, I want to know, what is some examples that you've seen, and it could be now, it can be in the past. What are some examples of looking for love in all the wrong places that you've seen or experienced even?
I would say the lovely app called Tinder.
Ooh,
I think that was my
place.
first dating app, where I was me, and I'm older, and this is me putting my pictures up, and dating, and this is in college, And essentially, it was like really just me like dating because like personally, and this is just still to this day, me meeting people in person is just not likely. Like I don't really meet a lot of men in person. Like I'm not the one getting like approached. Yes. I'm not approaching a lot of men too. So
no, my friends give me feedback and like, did you need to go? No,
no, it's
putting myself on the chopping block.
The only time I've done that is if I'm a little intoxicated. It's so easy.
Oh, I have to have the potion.
I have to have the potion. Like it's something in me that's like, oh, let me go talk to him. He cute. It's like, hey, you're really cute. Yeah. Hey, you're cute. You know, you have an Instagram? Drunk as hell. Tinder is
okay.
I call it the fuck app.
It's okay. Now it's the fuck app. When I got on, also in college, I was just like, ooh. I met one of my boyfriends through that app.
Okay.
And I mean, till this day, like, shout out to you. You know who you are. Mm-hmm. And I would say that was like before it became this like, let's fuck. You down to fuck kind of a thing. But like now, I tried to get back on again because I'm like, oh, looking for love. And it was just like, wanna fuck. And I'm like, whoa.
No,
y'all are ready to fuck a shrink. Like it's weird.
That's another reason why I left Tinder. But Tinder is like, I have met a couple of good guys on there, but of course there are more so situationships. Right. I wasn't the lucky one to get like my man. Like I have friends that are like, yeah, I met him on Bumble or I met him on Tinder, and I'm like,
hey, and I got friends that I have one friend literally met a doctor on Hinge, married, about to have a kid.
I'm telling you, I have mine is horrific. Outside and on the dating apps. Like, I'm just not that girl to be like, to get the good things. Like, I'm like...
No. We're not speaking that in 2024.
Well, you're right. Yeah. In the past...
I haven't yet. Yeah.
You know, and then you're like, okay, Tinder's not working, so let's do Hinge.
Right. Because everybody's like,
everybody's on Hinge. Oh, Hinge is better. You got your prompts. Now you can do voice recordings. Oh, my God. I have so much, like... screen recordings of like on my spam page of like me sharing my horrific stories on Hinge. It's so funny. But yeah, no, I don't know. Just really the dating apps. Like
it's trash.
I'm trying. I just went back. Oh, I've tried the Facebook dating too.
Oh, girl, I tried it. It's a joke.
But no,
it's a joke.
The men are actually more attractive.
I'll give you the attractive, but
yes.
I've definitely been meeting a lot of pen pals.
Oh yeah, very much. Or we like match and we never talk.
Don't speak.
Never talk.
I was like, you know what? Let me do Bumble. Let's do Bumble. Because I'm going to be the one to like initiate. And I was just like, no, they're all fucking losers. Met one guy on there from Louisiana. And
Louisiana.
And I mean, a fucking scammer.
Yeah.
Like literally scammer. Like, oh, I need a place to stay.
A place to stay?
I swear to you.
Oh my God.
You need a place to stay?
That is so funny that you said that. I've had a run-in with somebody on Facebook dating, and he was like talking to me. He was really cool. I'm like, okay. Yeah. And then he was like, hey, I want to be honest with you. I'm like, oh shit.
He got kids.
He was like, hey, I'm actually in this country and I'm trying to gain residency. I'll give you some money if you need the money so I can finish school. And I told him, I'm like, I'm so sorry. I can't do that for you.
You're lying.
I promise you. He was asking for me to be his wife.
Bitch.
So he can get
a visa.
And I felt so bad. And he was like, hey, it's okay. Like, I understand. I'm like, are you on this app just like trying to find women to do that for you?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm above it, but you gotta pay me.
Oh,
if
yeah.
I'm putting my citizenship on the line.
He probably was trying to pay me a pretty penny, but I don't know. Like, I wanna find love.
No. I'm not even mad at people that are in arranged marriages.
I'm not.
I have like about a year or two until I'm arranging some shit.
Yeah. I'm
like, hey, you're single. I'm single. Let's do
If
it.
I really need the money at one point, I mean, I think it's time. Or it's like, hey, girl, love isn't real. Let's do this.
I'm fucking screaming. When I think of like looking for love in the wrong places, I obviously think of the dating apps, trash. I also think of like, now I have mixed feelings about this.
Okay.
Bobby and Whitney, they were locked in.
The drugs, girl, the drugs.
You know what I mean?
The drugs and the love.
But it's like, damn, I want that, but with minus the crack.
Oh, yeah,
I'm sorry,
for sure.
Crack is whack. The coke.
The coke.
Yeah, the coca. definitely was like a tumultuous. I'm like, wow, this is like, we're watching this.
Like on TV, right?
Real time. They are fucking cooked up.
I'm trying to think of something. Damn it. I'm trying to think of like watching something and then like, like the dating shows.
Oh my God. Have you recently watched The Ultimatum?
Yes.
It's the second one because I guess they don't.
I watched the first one only. I didn't watch, but I also watched the queer one. The queer
one.
Was
I did too.
Oh, the queer one.
They don't count that as like one. That's like the queer one.
Oh, it was good. I liked it.
I was just like, I thought that would be the third season, but whatever. I really liked the queer one. Mm-hmm. My sister is queer, so she was just like, no, bitch, that's like our life for real. Like we fall in love. Like, oh my God, we've been talking for 2 days.
I tell my friends all the time, I'm like, maybe I'm secretly gay, and I just don't know it yet. And they're like, no, that's not how it works. I'm like, okay. Well, there are people who are 30, and they're like, yeah, I found myself.
Yeah.
But no, that experience was crazy because it's like one person was like, I'm ready to get married. Like, this is it.
Yeah.
And the other person was like, well, like I am in love with you, and I want to get married to you, but it's just not the time.
See, my thing is, I feel like if you have to give somebody an ultimatum, it's done.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't.
A lot of them were done.
A
lot of them were done.
Okay, Mel. I would go gay for her.
No, she was fine
as hell. I was like, I would figure it out for you,
babe. Instagram. I went on Instagram and followed her. I'm like,
I follow her too.
This is my ideal. Like, she dresses so well,
swag on point.
She knows how to articulate herself. She uses her hands when she talks. Mm-hmm. I do too.
It just feels like home.
I know. I love her. Like, that is like my. If I was,
but I also think she had a valid reason. She's like, I want to make sure I'm financially set. I can't get mad when they're like, oh, I want to get married, and the person's like, well, do you have money for the wedding? Do you have the money?
I'm iffy on that one because I feel like that's a big excuse for men in general.
Ooh, okay.
Come on, let's bring it.
Bring it all the way. Get on the mic.
Because I feel like it's a really big thing for men. It's like, and I understand, trust me. Mm-hmm. If you really can't, but I feel like sometimes it's not about that. It's like, yes, I feel like maybe in marriage, 100%. Like, if you can't, give me my horse and carriage, then, we're not ready. Yeah. But I feel like sometimes it's like an excuse, like, oh, I just don't have the money right now to like do this and this, that. And it's like, some men, and I've experienced some men, like when they don't have the money are the worst. Like, like when you meet a little broke man and he's like, terrible. Like, I see that. But I also feel like sometimes it could be an excuse for some people where it's like, you just don't really want to commit.
And that's fine. Mm-hmm. And I think we have to get to the point where we're comfortable saying like, hey, I like what we got going on. I'm not ready for that now. Or, hey, this has been really cute. I don't see it going there.
Yeah.
And then just part ways. Mm-hmm. Because what you're not going to do is bring me on national television. Because it's seen nationally, right? Netflix is like a worldwide platform. You're not going to tell me I'm getting on there and you're going to embarrass me and make me look a fool.
She embarrassed her.
And I don't know who Mel was, who our partner was, but she's a hoe.
Oh, the little white girl.
No, not the little white girl. Mel's partner.
The
Yolanda. No,
the one with like the hair. She was like kind of like I know who you're talking about though.
Like the person she originally came with.
The one with the Spanish girl.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, oh, you're in love with this white girl? And I'm saying white girl because I forgot her name.
That's why I was talking about the one that she was like falling in love with.
Yes.
And Mel had to just watch that.
Can you imagine? And I feel for her because I'm like, fuck, you have to watch it again. Because when it aired, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, and the reunion was the tea.
Baby.
The reunion.
I was like, ooh. Well.
Yeah. Yeah, but I would say that's probably like, I mean, they were in love.
Yeah. Well, okay.
But
I think sometimes like infatuation is sheep's clothing. Is in sheep's clothing, so it feels like love because you're like so infatuated. It's like, I just want to be.
I feel like most of the time I've liked somebody because I was infatuated with them.
Yes,
I don't even think it was like, oh, I was in love with you, or oh, I really like, because it was like I had to be infatuated with you because I feel like I've been wronged by everybody I talked to, like at least it's just been right sheeps. You're right. You're right. Okay, like
No, and I think too, like now, like my standards are different. It's like, oh, you're texting me consistent. That's cute, but that can't be like, oh my God, he's texting me.
he likes me. Oh my
He
God,
said good morning.
He said good morning.
Yeah,
Have a
it's
good
like-
day. Wow.
Yeah. Oh my God, he loves me. But it's like, no, that can't be enough.
No, it can't. And that at one point was like enough. You know, it's like, oh my God, he's texting me. Oh my God, he took me on a date. Oh my God, like he talks to my friends. Like my friends like him. It's like, okay, but do
It's
you like
no.
him?
And even, you can't even trust the niggas that be like, oh, come meet my parents.
No. Oh, I don't think
Because
anyone's-
they just be their mamas done met everybody.
Oh yeah.
And they gonna sit there and lie to you and be like, you know what, my son really love you. You a fucking lie. Shirley,
What's
you
it called?
lying.
My brother has never loved anybody like you. Like, you don't understand.
It will really hate. You're like, my God.
Really? Yeah, he just never treated any girl like that.
Meanwhile, he brought a bitch last week. She
Please.
said the same shit.
Please. You
Like,
just
yeah.
you just really like me. I get it. We could be friends after this. Me and you can.
But your son is trash.
Your brother's
literally.
trash. Mm-hmm.
I am dead. Well, I want to thank you for coming. This is great.
It was fun.
Thank you so much. I mean, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Give it a rating, please, and thank you. Do you want any last minute shout out to my mama and peeps?
I would say shout out to my fellow Haitians. You know, Haitian in the house. You know, for helping me build that grit, and and honestly, shout out to love. You know, because love is an amazing thing. You know, despite
The bullshit.
what's it called? My romantic love life. That's kind of shitty. You know, I have great parents, great friends, great family members who truly love me, and that help me love myself.
Ooh,
you know,
that's a word.
yeah,
Yes.
they help me love myself. So it's like I'm entering this season with love. You know, just period love. You know, whether I find it romantically or not. You know, it is what it is. Just find the love within me. Hold on. Hold on. Me. Loving me first. Loving thyself. Putting me first before a
Come
man.
on, thyself.
Before a man. And, for my future husband who is out there.
This one's for you.
This one's for you. We will be coming into contact soon. So, love you.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you again for coming on. This was really, really good. All right, y'all. That was episode 1. Wow.
All right. Drops mic.
Drops mic.